Kofi looked at the vast, star-dusted sky. He was in his small village in Ghana, but his mind was far away. He dreamt of bustling cities and opportunities beyond the horizon. He yearned for a life different from the one laid out before him. Kofi believed in something more, something bigger. He held on to the belief that he was destined for greatness. This belief fueled his desire to leave. Kofi's village was small, and opportunities were limited. He knew that if he stayed, his life would follow a predictable path. But Kofi craved adventure. He wanted to experience the world and all it had to offer. One day, Kofi made a decision. He would leave his village and seek his fortune elsewhere. He packed a small bag with his meager belongings and said goodbye to his family. He promised to return one day, a changed man, living a life they could only imagine. With a heart full of hope and a head full of dreams, Kofi set off into the unknown. He didn't know exactly where he was going, but he knew one thing. He was determined to make a better life for himself, no matter the cost. He carried the hopes and dreams of his family and village with him, a responsibility he took seriously. His journey was just beginning. America, the land of opportunity, beckoned. Kofi, full of hope, landed in New York City. The energy was intoxicating. The buildings scraped the sky. He felt a surge of optimism. This was his chance. He found work as a taxi driver navigating the concrete jungle. He sent money back home, his family's pride warming him in the cold New York winters. Life was hard, but Kofi was undeterred. His dream was within reach. One evening, during a routine traffic stop, his world shattered. His visa had expired. He was detained, then deported, his dreams turning to dust in his mouth. The city that never sleeps had lulled him into a false sense of security. The journey back to Ghana was filled with shame. Kofi returned, not as the conquering hero, but as a defeated man. He had failed. His family welcomed him back, their love a balm on his wounded spirit. But the fire in Kofi refused to be extinguished. He would try again. He would prove them wrong. France, with its romantic allure, called to him. Kofi, armed with a student visa, immersed himself in the language and culture. He juggled his studies with odd jobs, his determination fueled by his past failure. He met others like him, dreamers searching for a place to belong. He fell in love with Paris, its cobblestone streets and charming cafes. He could almost imagine a life for himself there, a life filled with beauty and purpose. He excelled in his studies, his professors recognizing his dedication and sharp mind. But fate, it seemed, had other plans. His visa expired. He was caught in a bureaucratic web, his appeals falling on deaf ears. Once again, he found himself on a plane, forced to leave behind the life he was building. Despair threatened to consume him. He landed in Ghana, his spirit heavier than before. His family embraced him, their concern evident in their eyes. They urged him to stay, to forget his dreams of distant shores. But Kofi knew he couldn't. He had come too far to give up now. He had to keep going. Canada, with its promise of multiculturalism, was his next destination. He found work as a construction worker, his body aching, his hands calloused. He sent money home, each dollar a testament to his resilience. He learned from the stories of his fellow immigrants, their struggles and triumphs. He marveled at the vast Canadian landscape, its rugged beauty mirroring his own unyielding spirit. He found solace in the kindness of strangers, their acceptance warming him from the inside out. For a while, he dared to hope again. Maybe this time it would be different. But his past followed him like a shadow. His application for permanent residency was denied, his past deportation casting a long shadow. He was deemed a risk, his dreams deemed irrelevant. The blow was devastating. He sat on a bench in a park, the vibrant colors of the fall foliage a painful reminder of life's fleeting beauty. He felt lost, adrift in a world that seemed determined to reject him. He questioned everything, his dreams, his purpose, his very existence. Dejected and lost, Kofi returned to Ghana once more. The familiar sights and sounds of his village, once a source of comfort, now felt suffocating. He had seen the world, tasted freedom, only to be spat back out. He was a stranger in his own land. He wandered through the bustling market, the air thick with the scent of spices and sweat. He saw the faces of the people, their hopes and dreams reflected in their eyes. He realized then that he wasn't alone. Everyone carried burdens, everyone yearned for something more. He spent his days talking to the elders, listening to their stories of resilience and wisdom. He realized that home wasn't a place, but a feeling. It was the warmth of family, the comfort of tradition, the unshakable spirit of his people. He realized that he didn't need to cross oceans to find himself. He just needed to look within. He had carried his home within him all along. He just didn't know it yet. His journey, though fraught with setbacks, had brought him full circle. Section 6. The journey back to himself. Kofi realized that his journey wasn't a failure, but a transformation. He had faced rejection, tasted despair, but emerged stronger. He had learned resilience, embraced his heritage, and discovered the true meaning of home. He was no longer the naive young man who had left his village years ago. He started to explore his own country, its hidden gems and vibrant culture. He climbed mountains, swam in waterfalls, and immersed himself in the stories of his ancestors. He realized that Ghana, his homeland, was a beautiful and diverse country. He had been so focused on leaving that he had never truly appreciated its beauty. He began to see the world through different eyes. He understood that belonging wasn't about borders or passports, but about finding your tribe, your purpose, your place in the world. And he knew, with unwavering certainty, that his place was here, in Ghana. He was home, not in the physical sense, but in a deeper, more profound way. He was finally at peace with himself. He was ready to share his newfound wisdom with the world. Section 7. A beacon for dreamers. Kofi decided to use his experiences to inspire others. He used his savings to start a small travel agency, aptly named Unbreakable Journeys. He helped others explore the world, emphasizing cultural exchange and understanding. He wanted to share the beauty of his homeland and the lessons he had learned along the way. He shared his story with anyone who would listen, his words a beacon of hope for dreamers facing adversity. He spoke at schools, community centers, even prisons. He encouraged people to chase their dreams, but to also remember their roots. He reminded them that true success lay in embracing their heritage and using their experiences to uplift others. His agency flourished, but his greatest reward was the impact he had on others. He helped reunite families separated by borders, facilitated cultural exchange programs, and empowered young people to see the world as their classroom. He became a symbol of resilience, a testament to the power of the human spirit to overcome adversity. He received awards, recognition, and accolades. But for Kofi, the greatest reward was the look in the eyes of those he had inspired, the spark of hope that he had ignited. Section 8. The Unbreakable Spirit. Kofi's story is not just about one man's journey. It is a testament to the unyielding spirit that resides within us all. It is a story about the power of dreams to fuel our actions, the importance of resilience in the face of adversity, and the true meaning of home. It teaches us that our greatest setbacks can often lead to our greatest triumphs. It reminds us that home is not a fixed location, but a state of mind, a place of belonging and acceptance that we carry within us. It encourages us to embrace our heritage, to use our experiences to empower others, and to never give up on our dreams, no matter how distant they may seem. Kofi's story is an inspiration to us all, a reminder that no matter where life takes us, we have the power to choose hope over despair, resilience over resignation, and love over fear. It is a story that will continue to resonate for generations to come, a testament to the indomitable spirit that resides within us all. Section 9. The world, our shared home. Kofi's journey reminds us that we are all citizens of the world. We are connected by our shared humanity, our hopes, our dreams, our struggles. It is a call for empathy and understanding, a reminder that we are all on this journey together. It encourages us to embrace our shared humanity and work together to create a world where everyone feels like they belong. His story is a testament to the power of human connection, the importance of building bridges instead of walls. It is a reminder that our differences make us stronger, our diversity makes us richer, and our shared humanity is what truly unites us. Kofi's journey is a story for our times. It is a story about the power of one person to make a difference, the importance of embracing our shared humanity, and the belief that we can build a better world together. It is a story that will stay with you long after you finish reading it, a story that will inspire you to chase your dreams, embrace your heritage, and make the world a more inclusive and welcoming place for all.